Hello guys and welcome back to another episode on working with the Audi Q5. Today we'll be starting with the mods. I have already bought the parts for the mods. They are all aftermarket and custom mods. We will be replacing the stock grille to the honeycomb R-style grille. I've also got some front splitters, side skirts, and I've also got a strut for the splitter as well. But the side skirts will have to wait till I finish wrapping the car. I've also got some fancy light upgrades which is going to require some level of electrical modifications to it. Alright, that's enough chatting. Let's start with the front grille and hit the mods one by one.
This is actually a pretty easy job, not much tools required. My trusty old toolkit, I'm not sure if I'm going to use it today. Well, let's see. Take the front grille off and then, take the front bumper off and then we'll change the grille. I did not close the engine bay. I did not put on the front covers as yet because I knew I was going to take the grille off, so I left everything open for now. So let's take it off. I think it's a pretty easy job, not too complicated. Well, let's see, this is my first time taking off a front bumper of an Audi Q5 and first time changing the grille as well.
I'm going to start off by removing all the top screws that connect the bumper to the car. Moving on to the bottom screws that connects the splash guard to the car, because behind these splash guards are a couple of screws that connect the bumper to the car again. So we have to unscrew all of them to remove the bumper. So there are some more screws that sit on either side of the bumper, just in front of the wheels. So once we remove them, we can just pull the bumper off and it should come off comfortably. So that is the old bumper removed from the car, and out comes the brand new R-style grille that is going to be replaced in the place of the old one. It also comes with its own Audi black badge, but I'm not going to use it at this point. There is something special I have in mind for this. That is me analyzing how to remove this grille from the bumper, because I was not able to find a lot of videos online, so I'm just gonna figure it out on my own. First, I'm identifying the screws that connect the grille to the bumper. I'm gonna disconnect the screws first. There are also a lot of wires I see sitting behind them, and I'm gonna take a couple of photos so that I remember them when I put the new grille in, because I don't want to mess up the lights or the indicators. I want everything to work fine. I also actually find some thermocols that sits behind the grille, but these have to go because the new grille is honeycombed and it's fully see-through. I don't want anything to sit behind this grille. And I was able to successfully disconnect the old grill from the bumper, and there it is, Audi ring that actually lights up. So I have to figure out the wiring connection later, but not for now. For now, I'm going to put everything back in place to make sure they sit at the right spot. And the new bumper goes in, and to my surprise, what do you know? It does not fit perfectly. So there are bits and pieces on the side that don't sit in. So I'm just gonna cut them out at this point because there's not much that can be done. I'm gonna cut out the pieces that needs to be cut out so it aligns with the old bumper perfectly. After some point, it became quite annoying, and I brought out the angle grinder to make my life easier, and I was able to finish the job pretty quickly. Once that is done, I'm gonna go in with all the screws, and there's my little helper. That's my daughter, 4 years old. She loves to help me put all the screws back. She loves to connect, disconnect things from the car. And that is all the screws installed. Let's put the bumper back in the car and see how it looks. That is the grill in. I don't see a massive change. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. One, because both of these silver trims needs to go gloss black. I don't know, maybe it has to sink in a little bit for me. Or maybe I have to look at the before and after pictures. So yes, that's the grill in. And I got some splitters, or the front lip. I've got some side skirts. And yeah, let's install them. Just before I put things back in, I'd like to polish them. And right now I'm polishing the fog lights to make them look a little bit shiny. And these are the front grille covers, and I've painted them gloss black. They've dried out, and I'm going to put everything back together in now. We're going to try to install the front lip. This is a universal kit, so it can be modified to fit any car. It comes in 3 sections. I need to place all the 3 perfectly aligned to the car first and make sure they're visually okay and they measure out perfectly correct. Once I was able to align them perfectly, I'm going to start the screwing with the middle section in and then go on the side sections and finish them off. So I'm not using the default screws that came with the bumper. They don't seem to be much trustworthy, so I got some bolt and nut, and after drilling the holes, I've inserted the nuts, and after removing the bumper, I'm going to bolt them from the inside so they stay nice, strong and secure even on high speeds on the highway. I don't want them to rip off and fly away. So that's the lower lip installed, and I'm putting it back in the car. And just to be on the more safer side, I'm installing some struts. They were pretty easy actually. I just had to measure them perfectly and the installation was alright. with everything back in, it actually looks pretty good. So I had to face another issue. I tried to close the bonnet and there was a gap between the grille and the bonnet. Definitely because it was aftermarket, and I had to do some modifications on the inside to make it fit perfectly. To address this issue, I've bought an LED strip that sits between the grille and the bonnet. So this actually covers the gap, and now when I close it, it's perfectly aligned. It's seamless. I need to sort out the wiring next, but that is gonna be for another video. For now, I have temporarily connected the wires to a battery, and let me give you a sneak peek of how it's gonna look in the dark. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and do not forget to subscribe. It's completely free. For the next video, I'm going to be starting with the car wrap, and it's going to be more fun. You do not want to miss it. And if you've not hit the bell icon yet, please click it so you will be notified when the next video comes out. Be inspired, God bless, and until next time.